Hello, everybody. We're going to be doing some global rescue today. First though, let me see. Let's make sure things are working. Reactive? Are you? Do you want to come out to play? Hello? Wee wee wee. Okay, well, it seems like Discord Reactive Fujitech is being wonky today, so we might just not have it. Anyway, let's get Global Rescue started. I've been playing this game off stream a whole heckin' bunch and having yeah, no, it's real brokey. I ain't sure what's going on with that. Yeah, something funky with Discord. So I might just go ahead and just disable hide it for now. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hide them, and you just don't get my lovely face right now. I'm sorry. But let us get into the game. Again, this is my first time playing this game, so well, not my first time. It's my first time streaming this game, to be fair. Well, and we're gonna start a new game with this, just because I don't want to entirely dox myself. Um, hello. Let's go to Scotland. And this is the fun bit about this game, because look, it's Scotland. You can just select anywhere in Scotland. Like, I do the default. I'm not doing the tutorial because I already played a bunch. I don't want to do the tutorial. I am going to start with rescue because fuck the police. Um, let's do here. Just randomly selected. It's very fun if you get this game and you choose to do it in your local hometown area. It's just like it uses like real map data, so it's just like, oh, I'm doing stuff. It's like I'm responding to calls on streets I know about. It's going to like stores and stuff that I've been to and know about. Like that's really cool. That's really fun. Chrissy!
I am delighted
Hi,
to welcome you
honey.
as our new operations manager. I am counting on your expertise and commitment.
Okay, so we
to
got
ensure safety
nice
and
big
order.
forested area in the middle here.
First, choose a location for your first base. The price varies depending on the location and size of the site.
And like we
will
want it to
provide
be
you with the
somewhat
construction costs for your first base in the form of a loan,
this is Global
which
Rescue.
you
It's
will
basically a
pay in
game
small
where you
installments.
build
As a result,
and
these
run
costs will not
like
affect your starting
fire,
capital.
EMT, police and all that for anywhere you want. Um somewhere around if I can fit in here, that looks pretty good. Like I saw this game being played by another streamer a bit ago. I was just like, ah, this just looks neat. And then, okay, excellent.
Now
There we
connect
go.
your base to the public road.
Yes, yes.
First, place an entrance at the edge of the base and then connect it to a public road.
Okay, and then we get to do the whole building, do a little base building. So we're starting with rescue. So rescue, we need space for. Will it let me do a haul to start? Yes, it will. Okay. Yeah, actually, go back to build. It does, like, honestly, the build twos in this could be better. It's still early access though, so it's like whatever, it's fine. Okay, so the hall has to go at least out to that point, and basically a hall is like it's it's you have your stuff inside of it. So I can put my large parking spot inside, and I'm gonna need more than just 2. Okay, yeah, 3 should be okay, and then I also want some small parking spots over there. And see, I'm kind of ignoring what it says to do because I know better. I've been playing this game a bunch, so I know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna have a nice, decently sized break room there, a door into there, a door out to there, and in our break room, we know we want couches, some chairs. Let them play foosball because this game was developed by Europeans. Put a TV in. All that. And basically this is, where they're gonna hang out in between shifts. And then here I'll do my office. So the office is going to be Why Scotland? Okay, I'll show you why. We'll get to Why Scotland in a bit once I get to doing the vehicles. It's okay. Yeah. There we go. I'm building this piece by piece, hon. Add some chairs. Like a bunch of the stuff doesn't actually do anything. Like I don't think the most of it's just decorative, but it's fun. It's fun to have some decorative stuff. Actually, okay, I can veer the street off there if I need to. No, I'll make sure to make this. So go back to move. Sorry. So, let's go put in a kitchen. First, we're gonna have a door right here. And the kitchen has to be at least 4x4. Make it a bit bigger. Fridge, some kitchen counters. A door so they can get in and out of it. A trash can. Or a corridor. So we want a fairly big bathroom. Like minimum size is 3x3. You want more than that. Because the bathroom is also where people do things like showering and stuff, because people are going to be living out of here. A door. Sink. Some showers. The awkward toilet that's right there. And then now, finally, we're hiring people. So we go to rescue. We need some emergency doctors. And we need some paramedics. And then we buy vehicles. So, the reason I did this, I think if I go here, edit skin, does this one have the Scotland one? No, no, no. It's, one of these has like, they have like Scotland specific ones. Well, it's the Scotland specific is actually in the police, but that's just. Do they have one that's in English, please? No. These are all in. So yeah, they have like in different languages and everything, which is neat. That's adorable. I love this tiny little thing. Okay, so we're gonna buy 2 of those, and then
Looks like
also.
you're ready to go. Your first emergency call will certainly come soon. You will receive an assessment at regular intervals and will be given a budget for the following period based on your performance.
Blah blah
As
blah.
long as
They'll
you are not
review us
dealing
and
with
everything.
emergencies,
That's
You
fine.
can take care of the other tasks
And see if we
that
can zoom
also
out.
need to be done and are displayed in your to-do list.
So then we can just. So go check on that oxygen supply, please. And that'll give us some money and some XP and everything, and we use that and we keep it going and building from that. They. An injured person.
A child has injured themselves while playing on the playground. The parents are worried and need medical assistance.
So we need to send the police, our regular ambulance, as well as our the emergency doctor to check on them. So we're sending both of them out. Wee-oo, wee-oo. See, they'll check the oxygen supply there, no problem. And how many dispatchers I got? I think I got like 4 dispatchers. So they'll zoom on over to here. And then you tell them what to do at each step and everything. We did that, we got some money out of it, we got some XP. We're now level 2. Boom, boom, boom. Nice and easy. But yeah, streaming today, at least for a tiny bit, because I couldn't stream on Wednesday.
During a doctor's appointment, a patient suddenly lost consciousness.
So we have to go over there. The hospital's over there, which is annoying. So, which means that if there's anyone who needs to go to the hospital, they're going to be sent to this random residential building that it has decided is the hospital. Assign them both to the injured person. And they'll do what they do, they check it out. And then as you go on, you can have police and fire and SWAT. SWAT's the only one I haven't done so far yet. And like, you get more complex ones, you get more things happening and all that, so. And see, it's time limited. I have 5 minutes and 35 seconds to get here and do the first thing. Like sometimes there's secondary things and it keeps on going, but that's time to get to the first one. I did it initially, okay, you're going around there for some reason. The pathing's interesting on this. I did it initially, like, right by where I live in real life, so I'm not obviously going to show that on stream. There's some interesting streets there that make things take a lot
Child
longer.
received medical
Yep, so emergency transport.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
So the ambulance swoops on over. And our levels keep going up. And I'm going to go ahead and buy another ambulance. We're doing the Lotus, right? Yeah. I don't have enough money, right? I can't buy it yet. Where at? What fucking route are you taking to get to them? Holy shit! The route, the pathing in this is interesting, I will say. And the one problem with doing Scotland or any, like, you know, European area is it's, you know, it's weird twisty roads and shit. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? I know I really just jumped right into this. Did not wait around. Yep.
An elderly woman reported that she couldn't get her husband back into bed.
See, and this is where I need more money. So I might honestly, yeah, I need to take out a loan, vehicles, grab another ambulance, and also grab 2 more paramedics. Like, ideally you have 4 or 5 ambulances, but, you know, we're starting out, it's fine. Well, I have this extra money. A vehicle wash and a gas station. There we go. Spend some of that money. Now I can and tell them to go get a wash and get gas and everything. Because they need to get gas. So yeah, so that one's going to that hospital, which is all the way over there. How dare they put it in an inconvenient location? Very rude.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
And they're fine, and they go back. Like, the initial gameplay loop is pretty simple. It gets more complex as you add more services and everything. I like starting with ambulance because ambulance, like, it's one of the ones you feel less bad about doing. Like, when you're doing the police ones, you're just like, this is uncomfortable. Yeah, also Scotland forever! Check situation. Go do your thing. So some of these areas are going to be hard to get to. That's good to know. And we can also speed up time while we're waiting for the next thing to happen. It's also limited in that you have your dispatchers, and once the dispatcher's on a call, they can't take another call. And the dispatchers also, you know, they get up and walk around and do shit.
The person was helped back into bed.
Okay, yeah. We helped the old granny back into bed. She probably gave some tea and biscuits. We went, cheers, love.
An elderly man called emergency services due to sudden back pain. Assess the patient's condition.
Yep, send them off. Ideally, you can have time for them to, you know, get back into the station and relax and everything, but you don't always.
more accidents.
It's interesting that they put stuff up there and there's like nothing down here. Check situation.
We've received an emergency call from a panicked woman. She reports that her husband has swallowed an object and is now having trouble breathing.
Okay. They get off the toilet and they run over. Okay.
The emergency response team finds the patient in the apartment. He continues to complain of back pain, but can be treated on site without transport.
Yeah. So he just gets. We just help him out, you know, give him some aspirins or whatever, and he's good to go. Wee you. Okay. How? Why didn't you go down that road? Why are you going all the way around there to get there?
A pedestrian was bitten by a dog and needs medical attention.
Believe it or not, a dog bite is an emergency that requires an emergency doctor as well. And occasionally you get evaluations, which is one of your big ways to get money. Let you do research. I don't have enough for most of the research stuff yet, you know. You can unlock things. You get to unlock them for free as you go on, right? Pay down the loan a bit.
The person has received medical treatment.
So, there's a show that I really like watching. Well, there's a series of shows. Like, they're basically, it's this entire genre of show that's really popular in, like, the UK and Australia and stuff, where you have, like, a camera crew go out into with ambulances, with ambulance crews and stuff, and, like, go into the call center and record what's happening. And then they make a documentary show out of it, and it's just like...
The patient is still breathing normally, but is coughing. Backflows and the Heimlich maneuver must be performed.
And this is very much what this kind of show is about. Alright, we gotta do... See, there's additional tasks, which, you know, aren't emergencies, but still need to happen. Oh, you're walking out through the hall to do it. Okay, sure. Or you're just gonna, yep, you're just gonna walk right through the wall? Okay. And you can see how long it takes, and it takes like, it's longer, it's like doesn't do it efficiently if you don't have the right people there and stuff. It's also, we now have a limited tile. You can expand it. I haven't yet. Oh.
A person experiencing a heart attack was reported. The patient
Yeah, I'm just having you
object.
respond to the heart attack. In this tiny little row lane. Right, I also can rename these. So, like, you know, this one... That's Dock 1. Right, I don't know if I guess I can't
The
rename
injured
it.
person has received medical treatment. One person
Well,
needs
that's
to be
happening.
taken to the hospital.
This is Dock 2. And I'm curious though. Oh, no, right. Everyone's out and about doing stuff. I'll have to wait until one of them is back in base. I wonder if I can rename our different paramedics and everything. Because if I can, I will name them after various, folks in chat and everything. Just let me know. We'll find out if I can first, and then if we can, let me know what you want in chat, and I'll do it for you. This convoluted series of streets. Maybe I should have picked a different area of Edinburgh. I'm not sure if that's accurate. Oh, there's a sports
Person
injury.
has been reported as injured during a sporting activity.
Alright, well... Turn around, go to the sports injury. Maybe we'll get you to do that after you drop off things. And they get tired of everything, so you can't just have them running around doing shit forever. You do gotta have them go back to base. Actually, and also...
An elderly person called emergency services complaining of severe shortness of breath and a stabbing pain in the chest.
I only have so many people right now. I forgot what the early game of this is like. We're gonna need to...
A woman was stung by an insect in the garden and has swelling on her arm.
We have
Her husband reports that she has
a
no
lot
known
going on
allergies.
right now.
The person is seriously injured and requires urgent medical attention. The person was given medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Okay. So Dock 1 and Dock 2 are going. One, two, three. Okay. And we have calls waiting. Ah!
A person has collapsed on the street and is not breathing.
We're doing everything I can, I swear. We also got ads starting soon. I do apologize for the ads. Yeah, it seems like whenever they get sent up there, it's just... These are very convoluted roads. I might end up restarting in an area that's a bit less convoluted. Like do a different area of Edinburgh or something. Because this is what the fuck.
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Okay, yeah, so... Only have Dock 1 and Dock 2. Let's get another dock. And are any of these very... Yeah, okay, I'll just go with this one again. Buy one more of those vehicles, get one more emergency doctor. And let's get that started. I swear I've never actually seen it this busy with like this much stuff going on that I have to get to. Like I'm probably not going to get to do this additional task because everything's just running around. Oh yeah, you're gonna be Dock 3. Dock 1, Dock 2, and Dock 3. As everyone's traveling. Just like real life in Scotland, our services are pushed to the brink. Oh, I might not get this one in time. Timer's gonna run out.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task care for patient and are waiting for new instructions.
Yeah, we're gonna run out. We're gonna run out of time on some of these. Some of these are gonna be a fail.
Person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service. The injured person has received medical treatment.
Okay.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna make that there in time either. But I gotta try, right? All right. You do a wash. You also do a wash. It's the thought that... Lemons, I was thinking about you about choosing this location. It does real places, so it's just like, this is... a real random tile selected in Edinburgh because I don't know what to do. Selected Edinburgh. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be a fail. And our satisfaction starts creeping down.
Now being treated by another emergency service.
Your employees would like to have proper beds to get a good night's sleep. You can now fulfill their wish and add a bedroom to your base.
Oh, good.
There, tired employees lie down in bed and recover completely, in contrast to sitting breaks, during which they only regain up to 80% of their energy.
Alright, so let's build them a nice bedroom. I couldn't in good conscience make the bathroom even bigger, so a very bare bones bedroom, just a place for them to lay their heads. Sleep in the bathroom. Oh, it's right. Right. Yeah, wait, the poll was yesterday. So this was like just local elections, right? It was like municipal councils and stuff. Cuz I'm not really following it in the sense of following it and knowing what I'm doing and looking at, but councils and Scottish Parliament, okay. Yeah, because I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems rough out there. Okay. Let's check. We can rename them. Lemons, would you like to be a paramedic or an emergency doctor? Still going to the hospital. I'm gonna look. That. You be a fantastic emergency doctor? Okay, well. Well, let's see. Gareth Henderson? Or... Oh, that's one of the... Yeah, you are going to get to be... Where did Gareth go? Gareth! Oh, you're sleeping. St. Lemons! And great, you can rename them after chat. I love it. Oh, and then it shows that you can just see you're having a little lie down after a long, stressful day. And there's Doc 3. So yeah, everyone's coming back into base, everything's fine. No attention to how, almost lost a whole bunch of things. I'm gonna build... Oh, excellent, I can build a large parking space right there. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and... pick up, a new pair. And a vehicle to go with it. Oh. I gotta... Alright, well, I gotta get a bit more research points first. It's like one thing would push me over to level 8 and get me some research points. I've been playing some Arma Lemons, and that's pretty much what you do in Arma. You just, here, have blood. You are now fixed of your bullet holes. Oh.
An accident involving boiling water occurred in a kitchen. One person sustained burns of an unknown severity.
Have you wash up. Suddenly the ice cream? What are the ice cream wars? Do I want to know what the ice cream wars are? Selling drugs from ice cream starts shooting. Oh my god. That sounds about right. Really? We don't have any... All our emergency dispatchers are... Okay, one's coming in.
An elderly man called emergency services due to sudden back pain. Assess the patient's condition.
There you go. You're gonna go back in first. Tuck yourself in.
The injured person has minor skin burns and requires medical treatment at the scene.
Yay! And there we go. Going over to this area. See, it tells us the streets and everything as well. It's lovely. So, some of the things you can get in, once you have police and everything unlocked, you can have things like, a World War II bomb has been found. And it's just like, oh god. Or you could have a small plane crash. Alright, so where are you going to have to go to get... Okay.
Patient received medical attention at the scene.
Excellent. Let's take a look here. Let's manage these a bit. Let's have them all fuel up. One at a time. We found King Richard III's remains under a car. I could do London. Like, I could select London as the place and just... Ba-doop. Right, evaluation... 85%, yeah, because I failed some missions. Okay.
elderly person has fallen and requires medical assistance.
Alright, get to that old person who fell down. Let's
The
go.
emergency response team finds the patient in the apartment. He continues to complain of back pain, but can be treated on site without transport.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. There we go. We put the right resources there so it can do the thing. A one-man SWAT team and parking enforcer. I'm very much of the opinion that the police are just like, yeah. Go do your silly little things. You're all worthless. But I might be a bit
The
biased.
person has received medical treatment.
Yep, they're fine.
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
And I think we have enough. Yes. Unlock an additional vehicle and get one more ambulance.
During preparations for a hunt, a shot was fired from a rifle.
Hey, guess what? Get to it! Yeah, you know, the hunting accident that you have in this tiny little area of forest in Edinburgh. That's realistic. That would happen, right? Alright. Yeah, Lemons, I'm gonna send you to go change some bandages. Ba-ba-ba.
A medical emergency was reported on a public bus. The person should be transferred to the ambulance so that the bus can continue on its route.
The bus schedule is important. There are times when you can really tell that this game was made by three German brothers. Okay, that route isn't too bad at least. Oh, you need.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task changing bandages for home patient and are waiting for new instructions.
Yep. Yes. You go do the thing. Help the person who accidentally shot themselves with a hunting rifle. The gentleman isn't doing it. All right, it's okay. We'll get the paramedics to do it. Wee-oo.
Attention, exceptionally high crime rate.
An exceptionally high crime rate. Oh no.
Are currently being committed.
It's okay. They haven't unlocked me the police yet, so it won't do anything. Okay, it is having us drive on the left side of the road because we're in England.
Received medical treatment.
Good. Yep.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Get them off the bus so the bus can keep on going.
A patient complains of shortness of breath following an insect bite.
Okay, Lemons. This is your moment to shine. They need adrenaline. They need epinephrine. Yeah, I mean, it's like
Was taken to the ambulance and should now receive medical treatment.
you have bees and stuff there, right? Like, it could be a bee bite of some sort or something doing it. Yeah, you could have, you know, like, a World War II bomb was discovered at a construction site. And then you have to have a whole bunch of police go and, you know, cordon off the site and all that shit. Nope.
Customer complains of circulatory problems and requires medical attention.
See, I want you to refuel, though. Yeah, I'm actually going to have you
The person has received medical treatment.
refuel. And you can respond to the medical emergency inside the store. Along with one of Lemon's co-workers.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
One of the guys she worked with thought it'd be fun to play with the ancient grenade. Oh no! Do not play with the ancient grenade. The ancient grenade is not your friend. Okay, and then you can go to the first aid course, eh? No rest for the paramedics. Just keep going and doing shit. Actually, I'm going to send you to the base, and I'm going to send you to respond to the medical emergency because you're at. Oh!
An ice skater requires medical assessment after a collision.
Alright, Lemons. Yeah, you know, you have lots of ice rinks and everything in the UK, right? Okay, there's usually at least one. That's good to know. Oh, wait. There we go. For some reason, it sometimes doesn't tell you to go to it. It's still an early access game.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task medical emergency and are waiting for new instructions.
Okay. I think we might still need them there just in case. For like the next stage of it, I'm not sure.
The person
Yeah.
is in critical condition and must be treated by an emergency doctor.
There we go. That's why I sent them there. Like sometimes it's like they're fine, but a lot of the times it's okay, and now we need you to send out these other people as well. Oh, just going just a tiny bit off the map. Because that road apparently ends right there.
Ambulance 1 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Teach first aid. Go do the thing. The good news is you're both right next to the hospital, so.
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Yep, take them right there. Super close. They'll finish with no issues.
The injured ice skater has a concussion and requires medical treatment.
Okay. Process that concussion. Now level 11. Here, why don't you get that some fuel, eh? Just one of you when you got, you know, when you have time and energy, will to live, I guess. Alright, and concussion is treated.
The injured
And they're
ice
fine.
skater has received medical treatment.
Yeah, I mean,
So far, so good. I would therefore like to assign you the management of the police. You can now unlock the police for free via the research menu.
Alright, so then we can get the police, and it gives us money to make the police station and everything. So, we could do it on the same base. Actually, I think... Yeah, right now we can only do one base. But I don't really want to put the police out of the same base of here. It's messy and everything. Yeah, just have one person manage all the things, and it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to wait to get the police until I can get additional bases, and then we'll build a new little police station. Yeah, you're both fine. Maybe I'll build it like over here. You know. It's a bit of a different area. And the neat thing is that they do share dispatchers, so you don't need new dispatchers for each base. You can just have dispatchers that they just pick up a call for whatever, so that does save on what you need in each one at least somewhat. Yeah. Eat some food. Yeah. It's either you also get weird moments of calm where nothing's happening and you're just like, okay, everything's fine. I wasn't just, earlier in the game running around with, not enough ambulances and everything. No, not at all. Oh, here we go.
Elderly person called emergency services complaining of severe shortness of breath and a stabbing pain in the chest.
And they come running out. Apparently this emergency doctor forgot to take a shower. And actually, if you zoom in, you can see the path they're going to take. Okay, that's not too convoluted.
A person experiencing a heart attack was reported.
Alright, heart attack. Heart attack's down there. And another one. Heat stroke. Oh god, I hate this one.
Heat stroke were reported at a busy festival. Locate the affected individuals.
Oh, no, no, no. No, don't have a crew, just one. Send back to the base. You go to the heat stroke. Yeah, your crew's 2. Now you can respond to the heat stroke. You can both do it. New evaluation! Yay! Okay. We can unlock additional bases. I'm gonna wait until this wave of nonsense is dealt with. Okay, come on.
The injured person has received medical treatment. The person was given medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital. A pedestrian was bitten by a dog and needs medical attention.
And also you can respond to the dog bite.
A person has fallen at the stadium and needs medical attention.
Is there anyone actually available? There are no ambulances actually available for this.
The crowd is blocking the path to a heat stroke patient.
I have no ambulance that's not already assigned to something right now. Yes, it just needs an ambulance and a paramedic. I know, I'm well aware. I'll get one on it as soon as I can. Alright, you respond to the heat stroke thing as well, because apparently we do need emergency doc for that. Yeah, we can't even send you to go to that ECG that's right there because we're going to need you to run over to over here. Treat the dog bite. Let's go. Doc 1 is arriving there now. You simply choose who lives, who dies.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task injured person and are waiting for new instructions.
Come on. Treat the dog bite faster. They're fine. It's just a little dog bite. It's just a bit of heat stroke.
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Okay, fine. Go to the hospital.
Emergency services have gone around the crowd and located the patient. He must now be treated.
Alright, yeah, there's two of them who both have heat stroke. Do 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 do. See, I wouldn't even be surprised if there is like a small stadium all over the place in Edinburgh, like, you know, like a little soccer stadium and stuff, right? Or sorry, football. We're having the big football here in my city starting like nowish and everything, and it is going to be a nightmare. It is going to be an absolute disaster and a half. Hearts and hips.
All heat stroke patients have received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Oh, I'm glad the ambulance is now free now that another one's already there. Probably rugby too. You don't know your rugby? I mean, rugby is... I have a soft spot for, like, women's 7 and stuff. Like, that's... Whew! Woo-wee! Women's rugby is very good. I'm a big fan. Okay, I think we get this one. This finishes before that minute. Oh, and here comes another one.
A venomous pet snake has bitten its owner. Assess the bite and determine the appropriate antivenom. The patient is in extreme pain and must be treated by an emergency doctor.
Yeah, so and now we have 4 minutes to complete that, so it's fine. It's lots of time. And we'll have one of those when they're up there do that. And I swear it will calm down again at some point, which will let us go and get the police. Yep, okay, you're there. Yeah, you can't actually check the situation. Doctors aren't trained in figuring out what a situation is. Yep, okay, that's done there. Alright. The paramedics are here. Now they can look around. Huh?
An elderly person has fallen and requires medical assistance.
Yep, alright. Go give your car a wash, please, hon. Lemons, your car's filthy. Come on.
The bite was identified as a dry bite, meaning
Oh,
no
we didn't
venom
even
was
need the
injected
doctor
and
there.
No antivenom is required.
Help, I'm falling and you can't get up! Snorky, we're coming to save you! Okay, and now I think it's quiet enough. Go to research. Additional base. Where do we do it? Bases. Okay, so I'm gonna add a base. I think at the corner right here. Attach balloons to all elderly people. See, Lemons has the solutions. Okay, wait, why is it not letting me place it? Does this count as like a construction site or something, or? How about here, in this lovely little... Okay, there's a location that works. Why did these locations not work? How about over... here? Okay, good, I can shove the police. Does this road go both ways? Yes. Shoving the police right there. It's go ahead and build it. So for the police one, I build it a bit differently, right? Like, we're still gonna need our gas station and our vehicle wash. But then it's just... Oh, nope, nope. Eh. Ah! Bollocks! Oh, and it doesn't quite fit. Oh, that's annoying. And again, a nice big break room right there. With everything the police need. A couch with a TV. Shelf. A pinboard for them to stare at and not solve crimes. A whiteboard for them to do the same thing. A foosball table. Some other chairs. Cool. And then let's see what else we need. A kitchen for the piggies. And I'll put a bathroom right next to it. And then let's put their bedroom right here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn a small bit of this into an office and have a few more dispatchers here as well, but... Have a sink there and there. And for the bedroom, once again, the same setup. Everyone sleeps the same way. You got a nightstand. Couple of dressers. And I'm gonna turn... that into an office. And then we go to employees. Control center. Control center. I want 1, 2, 3 more there, and then we need some police officers, unfortunately. 5, 6, and then vehicles. And here is what I was talking about with the vehicles. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Scotland! We can have the Scotland vehicles! Do the other ones also have Scotland vehicles? Hang on. Edit skin. Where does Scotland go? Yeah, Scotland is the default. What the hell is this? Okay, so there's multiple different... And they all cost the same. But yeah. 1, 2... I think I got... Yeah, I got 6 police, so that's... Okay, yeah, that's right. So there we go. Now we have, our Scottish police force.
Person's smartphone was snatched from their hand and stolen. The thief must
From
be
the
caught
Cancer
quickly.
Research UK.
Ambulance 2 has arrived. An elderly person has fallen and is awaiting instructions.
She has an average cleanliness of vehicles of 70%. I'm working on it. That's automatic refueling. Oh no, not refuel. Wash. They do the right sounds and everything too. Yeah, the pigs just roll around in the mud. They don't need showers. And yet somehow it insists on giving it to them. In a residential area, parking offense says, yep, go do your worthless little tasks. Clean it with the magic of a car wash that you have built into your
Injured person
place.
has received medical treatment.
Alright. Apparently, this does not look like the UK Cancer Research. It looks like a row house. Alright. So, now we have police, and we have, fire. In a bit, as we continue on, it'll let us unlock... sorry, police and rescue. At a certain point, it'll let us unlock fire as well. Which then gets real complicated. Because things start synergizing. Yeah, the prison's also all the way up here.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
You did it. You arrested someone who grabbed a smartphone. So you gotta go all the way to whatever poor building this is that's designated as a prison. In the save I have going for my city, like the area near where I live. It's literally has designated like not the nicest, you know, building, but still just a regular apartment building. As yeah, this is the prison, right? It's like no, it's not. This is a much better looking base than my first one. Like this is just it's a bit of a mess of a building. I'm not sure those buildings exist. There's probably a road there or something that's not registering. Like, interesting.
Attention, New Year's Eve. There will be more noise, alcohol, illegal fireworks, and escalations.
Hey, thank you for the follow. And yep, nice. Thank you for ensuring I stretch. Oh, drunk man going on a rampage.
Man is reported on the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property.
Thank you for famous Erato. I'm not sure how to say your name, so I'm just gonna call you. I'm not sure what to call you. Let me know what you want to be called, and I'll call you that. Yeah, stretching is always very good. Oh no, there's a drunk man in Scotland. Yeah, conditions down, average arrivals. It's okay, we still got we still got things. It's fine.
A caller reported a vehicle that had repeatedly crossed the middle line. The caller is still at the scene and can identify the driver.
It's Hogmanay. There'll be a lot of drunk people tonight. So it is okay. Yeah, it's. So we got the DUI that we're dealing with, a suspected DUI. It might not be a DUI. Yeah, drunk man going on a rampage. We do also have ads starting in a minute. I apologize for the ads. Downstairs at Betty's. Alright, mate. To the drunk tank with you.
A person experiencing a heart attack was reported.
Oh, well... Good location to experience a heart attack if you're going to experience a heart attack. Also, you... Wash your fucking vehicle. Just have a heart attack right outside the paramedic station if you're going to have a heart attack. Alright. The drunk guy on a rampage is done.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
And is going to the drunk tank. Suspected DUI is almost done.
The smell of alcohol was detected in the driver's breath.
Alright, breathalyzer time.
Administered. was reported. The person was given medical treatment.
And now there's a brawl at the bus stop.
One
Yes,
person
of
needs to be
course.
taken to the hospital.
I may need to get some more police. I also might want to repay back more of my loan when I get a chance.
A blood alcohol level of 1.2 was recorded.
Oh, this guy's drunk. Okay. Yeah, let's get another one, and then
A
more
heavily
cops.
intoxicated man is reported on the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property.
look at that. Welcome to the job. He's arrested, but we don't have to take him to prison because it sometimes just is like, alright, it's fine. So, I don't know what's up with that. You go do that one because we need to do 2 additional additional tasks still. And, you know, it gives me XP and money and stuff, all very useful things.
The brawl was successfully brought to an end. An accident involving boiling water occurred in a kitchen. One person sustained burns of an unknown severity.
Alright, Ambo, go! Yep, arrest the drunk guy. And we go throw him in the drunk tank.
A person has collapsed on the street and is not breathing.
You, go for a wash, eh? Where is that? Oh god, all the way over here. Very edge of our area.
The intoxicated man reacts aggressively and attempts to flee. Injuries or damages may occur.
He's attempting to run away.
Complains of circulatory problems and requires medical attention.
Alright. Over there.
The injured person has only minor skin burns and is already cooling the affected area.
Okay, so then you can actually go back to base. You're fine.
A child has injured themselves while playing on the playground. The parents are worried and need medical assistance. The
Alright.
perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Guys back to prison. All over the place stuff is happening. Alright, those two, that one is transporting. You have two folks going down there, which is, looks like it's a pretty straight shot for once. We'll see if we need a doctor for this one. I don't know. It might be fine.
The person was successfully treated on site.
Treated on site. Perfectly fine. Person whose class is being dealt with, although, again, it's at the very far edge of our district, so it's like, it's cutting it really close with the timing, because, you know, it takes a bunch of time to get there. Doesn't matter if we're coming on lights and sirens, it's still gonna take time. Entry on the playground. Need the doctor there to make it actually go fast.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Okay, yep, they're fine now. So you gotta send someone down there to do that. Yeah, you're actually not as dirty pigs as your other friends are, so. Literally dirty pigs, not, you know, the other kind.
The injured child received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Yep, take the kid to the hospital. Tell you to refuel as well. I think you'll do both now. See, like, moments of calm followed by long periods of chaos. And this is, I mean, relative calm, because right now it's, you know, we're still having folks driving to the hospital, we're going to do an additional task, people are driving back, there's still a lot of shit happening all over the place. I got the first level of that, but we're gonna need more levels than that if we want them to actually be useful. Have a yell over here. Are your vehicles taking air? Oh! Give that thing a wash! And also fuel up. Like, oh, that's a filthy ass ambulance. That ambulance is not sterile at all. You've arrived there. achieve that. Alright, now it wants to do a general traffic check. So we just literally just send them to a random place on the map and make them do stuff.
Emergency was reported on a public bus. The person should be transferred to the ambulance so that the bus can continue on its route.
The bus route must continue. Bum, 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 bum.
Emergency bracelet has triggered an alarm. We have no further information and suspect a medical emergency. Use the key safe to gain access to the apartment.
Run to your ambulance, go open that key safe, and go make sure that they're okay. Yeah, so we can just put them there and they'll just do traffic control and shit. Just right there. Nope. Relocate a person. Why does it say 2 is there? There's only 1 there. Open the key safe. The fun bit is that
the person was taken to the ambulance and should now receive medical treatment.
Once you've unlocked fire, sometimes they can't open the key safe and they need the fire department to come to break the door down.
The person is lying unconscious on the ground and their life is in danger. An emergency doctor is required. A pickpocketing incident has been reported. The thief must be caught quickly.
Alright, go do the pickpocketing thing.
The person has received medical treatment.
We've issued 1 fine so far. Deal with the unconscious person. Yeah, they just hang out there, doing checks, making us money. Except it's not a lot of money, and it's, you know, also feels scummy to do. Arrest the pickpocket.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
I really only do the traffic control stuff when it tells me to. Like when it's just like, this is a task that we want you to do.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Yeah. Do a little walk around. Ideally you'd have two, which would make it go up to the one, but one is enough.
A heavily intoxicated person has been reported. Provide care for the person and transport them to a hospital if necessary.
Someone who's really drunk enough that we need the ambo for them. Yay! Employee satisfaction. Oh, you want me to do 22 ones? That's rude. Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and save this as Edinburgh stream, and we're going to switch over to chatting. Oh, hey, look! It's my avatar. My avatar's back. It's working again. So yeah, I don't normally stream on Fridays. Like I gotta make food still. I got a game at like a TTRPG game in a bed and everything. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm free from the dispatch chair. This is a lot of fun. I might do it again. I might do it in a different region. Like I'm not sold on that area of Edinburgh. Like I want to find a region that like has semi-nice streets. If anyone has ideas or thoughts about region, please let me know. I'm always open to stuff. But we're going to do a raid. You know, one of my absolutely wonderful, wonderful friends, Evie Volt, is celebrating 5 years as an affiliate, and she's absolutely incredible, absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to send us over to see her. We should be back on Monday. I'll try and get a schedule out on my Discord by tomorrow. This week was a bit wonky. Next week might be wonky too. Things are being wonky. Things are changing. Things are happening. I'm trying to stick with the schedule as much as I can, but you know, we do what we can. All right, so please stick around and go give Evie a wonderful, wonderful welcome. She is an absolute delight and pleasure. Tell her I sent you. Please, Twitch, let me do the thing. Okay. There we go. I will see y'all next time. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the Eevee stream. Hope you enjoyed my Eevee stream. And until then, bye-bye.